corruption, perhaps the biggest problem is the perception, public perception.
Yeah.
What we are seeing right now is probably treatment that's not balanced. There are more than 40 suspects. Most of them are behind bars. One of them is at the private wing of the Kenyatta National Hospital. You see, now this kind of treatment, definitely, when the public sees this, it doesn't appear balanced. It is a matter of perception.
I think in the Muli, and I agree that we should actually be worried that all we want to be treated to is the public perception, because we will have 40 people in custody, or rather behind bars. Then after some time, after the emotions go down, World Cup will come and we will move on. And at the end of the day, what we must be protecting is, even when someone is outside there or is in that private wing of Kenyatta National Hospital, is the evidence being tampered with. That is something we must be very keen about. And it's not just about a hospital bed, it's about, can we get a waterproof case against any of these suspects, and not specifically on Omolo. As for her sickness, I really think as a human being, and I know women, we suffer from many things, so I really want to give her a benefit of doubt, as Kirwa has said, that you really don't know, because she also has a family. You also don't expect someone who collapses in court, and the next time something happens to her, and you're like, you guys ignored that. And I think we have had that before, even with Matiba. Did we not? We spoke about it, even when he said he was sick and he was denied medication, and it ended up being tragic with the late Honorable Kenneth Matiba. I think everyone deserves to actually get attention. And this applies to all the other, whether you're big fish or small fish or a whale. If you're sick, you're taken to hospital. And the doctors are there. If we cannot trust our KNH, we want an independent doctor. Where do we want to get them from? From Cuba, to a certain weather. Lilian Omolo.
Well, the Cuban doctor.
I think let us just give the doctors a benefit of doubt. They will assess her, but the most important thing in this fight is not about biscuits. There are others asking for biscuits and water in court. Now that is different. If they are starving, let them be given food, because right to food is a human right, is a basic right, and at least medicine. And I think that is the basic requirements they need. But more importantly, let us not treat this as theatrics. For me, and if you had the DCJ spoke recently and said, the DPP, give us a case, then we will do our work. Because normally what happens is that the emotions, we hype it, then when we present a case, it is not sustainable. People will say, the judge will say, even if I wanted to, how do you do that with this kind of evidence? So let us protect our evidence. Let us make sure this money is not moving. You know, because it is somewhere.
Is that the feeling?
It is somewhere. Let it not be moving right now.